One question you may be asking yourself is, why should you pick iLoveCoding when you have so many different options of getting multiple courses, getting multiple books, or even joining a coding bootcamp? And that's a very good question. You see, I started iLoveCoding way before this learn how to code thing was so popular, or coding bootcamps was a mainstream thing. I was struggling myself to learn how to code because I was trying to launch my own startups. And I was struggling. I was learning from multiple developers. I was getting multiple courses and nothing was working for me. So when I was struggling, I decided that once I figured this thing out, I'm going to teach it to others so others don't have to struggle. I created iLoveCoding, and till this day, there's nothing like it. There's no one website that goes from nothing, takes you from nothing to a complete front end and full stack developer in a systematic way. So let me share with you a few things that is different about iLoveCoding that you will not find in other places. So first thing I already told you is the complete path. All right. The second thing is iLoveCoding takes a fundamentals first approach and simple explanations. You see, coding can become very difficult because it has a lot of small new concepts that are difficult to grasp. They look complicated, they sound complicated, but when explained simply with examples, that information will be communicated to you and you're going to understand it. So a lot of these different resources will teach you these concepts, not all of them, but some of them they'll teach you, but then they will not explain it to you in a simple manner with examples. iLoveCoding does that. So I teach you a new concept and then I pair it with a practical example so that information is digested for you. That brings me to the next point. There's so much information. So I break my videos down into smaller chunks so you're making linear progress. So I have videos, most of them are like 5 minutes. Some are smaller, some are longer because some concepts take longer to explain. Some are shorter. If there's a concept which has multiple parts, I will break that video down into, let's say, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different parts, depending on how many different aspects are there for a particular concept. So I take this information piece by piece. I explain it to you in a simple manner so you can understand it and you can also make progress one piece at a time. So even if you have a short break in between work or you have some time, you can just watch 1 or 2 videos and make progress. You constantly make progress. So the videos are bit-sized. All the courses come with cheat sheets and homework. So you constantly are reminded of the main concepts that you learn in a cheat sheet format. So you can always come back to it, and also homework. So once you get this information, you will have to apply that information with your own mind. So you're actually activating your mind into you're putting your thoughts and your mind into those new concepts that you learn.